So here's our sample problem, and the first thing we're going to do is called grouping. So we're going to find all the x squares and x's, all the y squares and y's, and if you have any constant numbers without a variable, you're just going to move it over to the other side of the equal sign. Just like that. Now we can start putting things together. So squares go first, and we're going to put a number here, and we'll figure out what that is later. And we can continue on putting down the y variables, and this will also have a number right there, and we'll figure it out later. And it all equals negative 125. So now that we've got everything grouped together, we're going to look and see if we can factor anything out. This x group we can factor out a 9, so you're just going to divide each one of those by 9, and you're left with x squared plus 10x plus some number. And this group can factor out a negative 4. So negative 4 divided by negative 4 is just 1, so you're left with y squared. 32 divided by negative 4 is actually negative 8. There we go. And again, we'll figure those out in this next step. So now to find this number, you're going to take the middle number, which we'll call b, divide it by 2, and then square it. 10 divided by 2 is 5, 5 squared is 25. There we go. And 8 divided by 2 is 4, and then 4 squared is 16. And whatever we do to one side of the equation, we have to do to the other. So we have to add not just 25, but 9 times 25. See how that distributes in? So we add 9 times 25 to this side, which I think is 225. I don't know. I look like I'm struggling here. What was it, 225? Yeah. Okay, so now negative 4 times 16, I think would be negative 64. Yeah. Okay, and that all comes out to 36. And we're almost done. You can almost get back to the content you actually enjoy. So now we're going to condense the numbers in the parentheses down. And we're going to do it like this. It's all going to kind of be the same format. But to find these numbers here, instead of dividing this by 2 and squaring it, you're just going to divide it by 2. So we're left with 5 and 4, negative 4. Woo! Almost done. And remember, it all equals that 36. And we want our answer to equal 1. So we're going to divide 36 by 36 so that it comes out to 1. And we have to do this to all of the numbers. And these are fractions that can be reduced down. 9 over 36 can be reduced down to 1/4. So we'll write it as x plus 5 squared over 4, because there's a imaginary 1 in front there. We just don't write it. Okay? And 4 over 36 can be reduced down to 1/9. So again, there's the imaginary 1, and we got our 9. And that is the final answer. And through all that work, you have discovered that that is a hyperbola, because that's so pertinent to your degree, I'm sure. Unless you're a math major, then yeah, maybe. But there we go. You're done. Yay!